Alright guys, welcome back. It's me, Daniel of VintageMagic.com. I want to do this video today for a couple of my clients. James, thank you for sending me this card here. And my client and patron, Ronnie. Actually, both of these guys are patrons and clients of mine. So thanks again for showing me these cards, and I'll be going through some of the interesting quirks of grading here in a second. But as you guys know, we will be at GP Vegas 2018 next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And if you have any questions on authenticity, grading, condition, whatever, we'll have Tavis King, a magic historian, really well-known expert in the community of misprints and rarities. He will be there to help you. He can explain all the rosette patterns and the blue lines and the no blue lines and the cuts and everything about magic cards. So he could go through that with you. But I wanted to share with you guys today on this video kind of what I thought was interesting. Here we go. All right, so nothing special here at first. This is Alpha Earth Elemental. Interesting. Graded 9.5. Wait a second. Wait. Revised edition? Holy mother of God. Revised is black border? Alright, okay. So let me pan over here. So guys, obviously this card is what we call mislabeled in the world of grading. Why does mislabeled cards happen? Well, I talked to the guys at Beckett recently about 2 months ago, and they didn't want to be recorded because they couldn't be recorded, but they basically said that during the labeling process and the selection process, they basically you know, it's basically a human error, right? Where you select the wrong set. Some cases, I've seen some cases where the card is actually backwards inside the case. That's probably due to the fact that, well, it's due to the fact that they're doing speed. They're basically trying to label as many cards as they can and encapsulate as many cards as they can. And frankly, it's all about numbers. The more you do, you know, the more you get paid. So it's about quality control. Obviously, I would think that I've seen that generally the more higher dollar value, declared value cards, there's like an extra quality step. But in general, I guess you would ask, well, why doesn't the shipping agent see the label and address that? Well, I don't think so. People are stacking up, you know, hundreds and thousands of cards in some orders. They're not really going to go through the label and make sure that an Earth Elemental is indeed an alpha, not a revised edition. So that is the answer to the question, James. Thank you for sending that. Thank you for being my patron. I will see you at GP Vegas. And I think James is going to go out to dinner or something with us one of the days. Yeah, I look forward to meeting you. All right, so let's take a look at this one. Next one. Thanks, James. All right. Next one is the curious case of the Yawgmoth's Will. And I just want to be up front. I already took the liberty of breaking this thing out of the case. There it is, altered. That means the card has been altered in the world of Beckett grading. They have essentially deemed this card altered. For the love of God, why would you want to alter Urza's Saga, Yawgmoth's Will? That's like 70, 80 bucks maybe. Used to be like 20 bucks for the longest time. Reserveless card, right? And here is the Beckett slip they give you when you grade. Shaved edge, clipped corner, and they even highlighted that it's all the edges, so it's not the corners. Okay, all right, so what I've done here is a couple tests. One is I have measured these two cards. This is an authentic Gia's Cradle from the Urza's Saga set. I have measured the cards, meaning I have put them side by side like that on top of each other and done the whole entire analysis, the looping, everything. Second thing I did was I examined just the Yawgmoth's Will on its edge, the actual edge. So, like this. All the way around. I've done all this, okay? And I can't really show you on camera because it's too hard to do it anyway. I will tell you right off the bat, I even looked at the The visibility, the condition itself on the edge, is it flaring up? Is there a miscut? What the hell are they looking at? And I've come to the conclusion that this card was probably cut manufacturer-wise a little bit differently than the typical Magic the Gathering cards that Beckett probably sees like an alpha edition like that. And I think at Beckett, for example, they have a lot of examples of cards, and I don't know if they really have examples of variations, but I don't see a variation of a miscut, a kind of a fat manufacturer cut that really deems and warrants this altered grade. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm completely, I don't know. I've been doing this for a very long time. I don't understand how the hell it can be altered. I don't understand. I don't understand how this, I don't know why anybody would even want to alter or trim in the baseball card world a Yawgmoth's Will card for $80, $90. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm completely like crazy here? Do you think I don't get it. I mean, this is a curious case to me. Like, look at this. You have, okay, so what happens is if a card has been altered and it has been deemed not gradable, maybe it's colored, maybe it's inked, authenticity issues, whatever, okay? Then they will slab it in Nowgate and give it an altered grade. But I, for the life of me, cannot figure out why this Yawgmoth's Will is considered altered. I cannot figure it out. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this thing in. That's right. I'm going to send this card in an order, hidden in amongst other cards, and see if this card gets graded, not only a grade, but I think if it gets graded, it should be a 9.5, easily. All right, guys, so let's do a little recap here. All right, so why the freak am I doing these videos for today's video? I want you guys to be aware that human error in grading does exist. There's a level of subjectivity that you have to appreciate when you submit cards to Beckett or PSA. You're probably asking, well, why in the world is it when I submit a card and I get it back, I can just resubmit it once, twice, 3 times a lady, and it comes back graded? I often ask that question too. I often ask, hey, did you guys know something? I got my haircut. What do you guys think? GP Vegas 2018 haircut? Stylish? What do you guys think? All right, I'm just kidding. All right, listen up. The problem with the grading world is that there's subjectivity. There's human error. If they see something they don't like, they see something that's questionable. The key word is questionable. If they question anything, there is nothing you can do about it. There's nothing that, it's their opinion. And in the world of third-party authentication, even if Daniel Chang says, oh, even if Tavis King says, oh, even if Rudy, well, Rudy doesn't know anything, but, I'm just kidding. But come on, if any expert thinks a certain way, it doesn't matter because they are the one that's grading the cards. They are the one that has the brand of the third party. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this, I mean, obviously the relabeling error is a little bit, it's obviously their fault, but this Yawgmoth's Will card is a puzzling, curious case. I'm really excited and curious to know what the hell are they going to grade this card. Will this card be, you know what I might do? I might submit a bunch of Yawgmoth's Wills, so this way, if Beckett is watching this video, they will not even know the difference. I think I might just do that. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think that's probably the true test, is that if they happen to watch this video, I don't want them to be like, oh, I'm going to look at that. I'm going to find a Yawgmoth's Will, and that card is definitely the same altered condition. Nope. I think I'm going to get a bunch of Yawgmoth's Wills, and I'm just going to grade a bunch of them and see if they come back the same thing. And I'm going to submit some other Urza's cards like this. And there's some alpha cards like that. And probably submit like a multi-$100 or a 100 to 300 to 400 card order, whatever. And see what's going, see what they say, right? At least we know. All right, guys, that's the end of the video. Thanks again for watching. Thank you again, guys, for coming to the booth. It's next week, GP Vegas 2018. If you are going to be in Las Vegas, I don't even care if you're like in Barstow. Look that up. Or in San Bernardino, California. Or in Utah, Salt Lake. Get your ass in the car. Get your ass in the car on the Greyhound bus. I don't care what you do. Amtrak, hitchhike. Get your ass to GP Vegas 2018. I'm going to see you guys there. We're going to have a fuckload of fun. And by then, the Warriors would already win the championship. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming. You guys have a freaking awesome day. I'm out.